Alright, welcome everyone to a very new series that I'm really excited to do. I've been hoping to do a series like this for a while, and let me name this really quickly. It's gonna be called, what do I call you? What do I call you? We're gonna call you, um, seeing, oh god. So, you always see me make mistakes, um, when I'm typing, and that's because I'm typing on a keyboard that I've had a while. However, when I went to college in another state, when I went to an out-of-state college, I used Macs almost exclusively over there. So I got used to that keyboard style, and then I had my keyboard on my laptop, which was similar to the Mac um, keyboard. And then I bought another keyboard here, a really cheap one for like $5, and I bought it exclusively um, for being cheap, basically. And so it's a cheap $10 keyboard, and the backspace is the size of every other key. Therefore, I always make mistakes while typing. Now, I've been hoping to do a series like this for a while, and this one I think just came out. It's called. I actually don't know what it's called. Would you tell me? I don't know. It's I'm Running Red or something like that. It's a new Feed the Beast map, and I spent all day trying to figure out how to fix my FPS in this game, and it's still somewhat low. It'll probably fluctuate a lot because of these little bad boys, these carpenter blocks. My computer doesn't like them. It also doesn't like micro blocks. So what this is it's gonna be
I am here
an
today to tell you a story.
Running Red.
This story is not like most stories. Most stories tell us the tale of someone building up from nothing, creating a whole world from the lack of a world. This story is different. This story is of leaving the world. This is a story about death, about giving up one of the very things that means life itself to us. This is a story about letting the rivers run red with blood.
Now, as we just heard here, this is one of the very many features of this well, it's relatively new. It's kind of old in internet time, but this is a Feed the Beast third-party map called Running Red. Basically, it's sort of a narrative. There's an entire narrative on the actual Feed the Beast page of this. It was Gideon Seymour who created this. And so what this is, if you've never seen it, basically, you collect lives. Right now I have 3. So if I die 3 times, I'm dead. Game over. GG. And the way to finish this is that we have to finish these quests. As you can see, I have 32 quests in total that are open from these 3, 1, 5, and 6. I have 2 unlocked quests. I have 0 completed quests, and I have 2 that I can complete. So first of all, let's start down here. You click it and you click open, and as you can see, nothing's there. You go this one, like right here, it tells you nothing. Over here, it tells you 12 quests in total, 1 unlock quest, so we can push open, and here you can see all these little icons. These are really cool. You click on them. Let's go to this one. So let's read this right. Oh god. This story, it's a story. This is a narrative type quest. They all are, and I'm a super lore nerd, so I'm probably gonna read through everything, whether you guys like it or not. I am. So we could be perfect one last night and die like star-crossed lovers. This actually might be copyrighted. I think this is a song. And we fight and we can settle this affair. If you would shed your yellow, take my hand, and then we'll solve the mystery of laceration, gravity. This riddle of revenge, please understand, it has to be this way. Now, I think, I didn't really read it because I didn't want to be spoiled, but I think this is based off of a My Chemical Romance, the band, album, or maybe just a specific song. It's about star-crossed lovers, as you can see. Maybe. Possibly. I think so, because Demolition Lovers, I just assume. And it might seem a little dark, and it probably is, because this is a mod, a quest, a map based off of blood magic, which is a mod. So let's open this, and this is a really cool setup of how it is. I'm assuming they're trying to do something creepy. And as you can see, these are mostly blood magic things. And if you don't believe me, let's get into it. Things are better if I stay. I think that is a My Chemical. I used to listen to them. I have like one album back in my middle school days. So what happened? Where are you? Scene narrative. The last thing you saw was the hospital? Was it this place? It seemed to remind you of something, but memory is fading fast. You seem to remember cutting down the tree and turning it into planks, but these pieces of chopped wood are different. They are dry, dead. The only liquid you have right now is blood. Maybe that will help the chopped wood reinvigorate itself and turn into planks, you remember? And up here it tells you how to. So a task where the player needs specific items. These do not have to be handed in, having them in one's inventory is enough. As you can see down here, I can push manual detect, and if it's in my inventory, it'll just detect that I have them. What I need is 8, sorry, I need 4 oak wood planks. And yeah, so, oh god. So this is what I get if I turn this in. This is a full heart. This won't give me one of these hearts. It'll give me another life. And this is the reward. Which may seem overpowered, but you guys don't understand what blood magic is. Or maybe you do. So what I have to do is wait for this thing to grow, and it'll grow really quickly. It'll also rain to make this grow quickly. Let's go over here. Nope, not that one. Video settings, that one. There we go. Now we won't hear the dreaded rain. So we have to wait for that. This is a blood altar. As you can see, that red stuff in fact is blood. What's in here is a sacrificial knife connected to a blood altar. So, well, basically, I won't do it right now because I have plenty of blood in there. So in here, you can see I have an extra sacrificial knife. Just in case I fall, I have an extra quest book. I don't know what the bug is, but you get 2 quest books when logging in. I have 4 oak saplings, a blood altar, and a gracious amount of apples, 4 golden apples, and a bunch of bone meal. So when I logged in last time, I made a test world of this to test out the FPS to see if I can record it. I sure as hell can. Now let me grow this and show you what's up. As you can see, we could see there's another one of these platforms over there. It's the only one we can see right now. Maybe if we get over there, we'll be able to see more. But we see something red like blood flowing. I don't know, it sounds a little familiar. So, that was weird. So we do have NEI set up here, but I don't like having it on. It drops FPS. Right here, this is the Tinker's Construct stuff. This mod has 131 mods in it. I was hoping it worked. There's a mod where if you, based on your movement, you can grow saplings and things, but apparently not. So let's just try. There we go. So let's put you back. I am going to be playing on, I'm going to have smooth lighting as long as possible. So let me show you what it means and why this is a little bit more difficult. So here's my oak wood, right? Regular Minecraft, punch wood, put wood in here, and you get this. This is a bad texture. This texture is actually, this is chopped wood. This is the dry wood. I think I might not have a resource pack or something connected with this. I'll have to do research on that. But what I have to do is pretend this is dry wood. What I have to do is I have to right click it in here, and it'll take a little bit, and bam, see? Now I have oak wood. And I have to do that with all of these. And remember, I need 4 to complete this. So that's number 3. And here's number 4. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyways, so that's interesting. So now I can go right here, and it'll know that it's in my inventory, and I'll go, bam, manual detect, and it's done. So I get these. That's the, that's like the Zelda tune. And whenever you accomplish something, it'll go. So now you can see, I've opened another quest based off of this. So a string for a noose. Very morbid. This is a very morbid task. Um, the cut sting. It's odd though. The only thing you can feel is pain. At least it's a sign you're still alive. You think. Regardless, maybe we can create some string like you remember doing. You wonder if your family knows what happened. They'll come rescue you from this place, right? You remember that when you used the crook on a tree, you would sometimes find a tiny little silkworm that, when applied to other leaves, would turn into a large amount of string. Maybe you could turn this string into some sort of signal to reach your family. And so right now I have to create a crook or criminal, and these are the rewards I get. So let's do this. This mod has Tinker's Construct in it. If you've never seen Tinker's Construct, I really love it. I don't have to worry about mobs because mobs only spawn in I think it's 20 blocks away from you. So, and when I was testing out during the night, I didn't see any mobs, so I'm not too worried. So we need to do this again. This is going to probably get a little bit old real fast. I want to automate this as quickly as possible. I don't want to cut that down yet. So let's do that. Get a bunch of tabula rosa. Go like that. Boo-doop, 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 boo-doop. That's 1. 2. I only need 2 right now. So how to make a crook. You get sticks and you do that little motion with them and you get a crook. It's from Ex Nihilo. Or Nihilo? Ex Nihilo, I think. Is it L? Nihilo? Nihilo, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what language it's based off of, but the crook basically gives you more jobs than you would normally. And as you can see there, that little white thing that just popped into my inventory is a silkworm. Now, I don't want to build it with this right now. This is actually I've been playing another FTV map that came out with a similar setup, except it doesn't really have a narrative. Oh, here's the full heart. To use a full heart, you just left click, you just right click, and it'll consume it. And then you'll see right here. Whoop, click start. Oh, there goes the FPS. Right here it'll go up to 4, and it tells you how you died. And if you click here, Gideon Seymour apparently didn't die at all. He's what we all aspire to be. This will show you how you died, and it's pretty interesting, really. I hope not to die, but considering the nature of this mod, I'm pretty much sure I'm gonna die. So let's go here, and I completed this. Now this is a two-stepper. So the first step was to create a crook. The second one is to get a silkworm. So I did both of those without wanting to. Now I get 10 string and another 4 golden apples. Now I can go here, dirty blood. The memories of everything before the hospital are fading fast. You wonder if you're in a coma or something similar. That could be an explanation. That could be an explanation. Despite that, you should still try to survive. We should turn the string into more dirt to grow more trees. What? And these are reward bags. These are pretty cool. As you can see here, there's 2 things. The first one is a reward bag and half a heart. I think the lowest amount of heart you can get is a 1/4 of a heart, but don't quote me on that. And then you can get a reward bag, and basically that's a chance-based bag. They usually come in in tiers from not very good to epic, and depending on what type of reward bag you get will depend on what kind of reward you will get. It'll go from blocks to like food and stuff like that. So it's really luck of the draw. So right here we need to get 4 dirt. Now we're like, how do we get dirt? We know there's 1 dirt down. Well, I know there's 1 dirt down there. Now you guys too. I forgot to mention, but if you look at my hunger right here, you see that there's 2.5 haunches just that are golden. That just means that that I have extra saturation. It'll like my haunches won't go down unless these do. So it's basically like when you get extra hearts and it starts getting colored in, it does the same thing. I don't know what mod does it, but it's a mod. Throw you up here. Let's plant another one of you and hope you grow by yourself. So let's go in here and open that up and open up our NEI and search. Well, we don't have to search dirt. It's right there. So what I have to do is this is the blood altar, and it shows you how much, how fast the usage part is how fast blood will go into the item, right? And the drain is how much it'll bring out, I believe. So we need 1 string for 1 dirt, which is pretty cool. That's actually pretty interesting. Alright, that's the only way to do it. So what we have to do is go like that. Let's throw this up here. And we have 1 dirt, 2 dirt, and as you can see, we ran out of blood. So to refill this thing, if you remember, this is a sacrificial knife that was in there already. What we have to do is just right click. Right click, and as you saw, one of my hearts went down, and blood was entered into there. Now you have to take the things in here out with an empty hand. So let's go in here, let's manually detect those, and let's get the reward bag, because YOLO. And now in here, bloodstone. The pain becomes even more unbearable with each cut you make, but it's obvious you can't stop. Everything revolves around blood here, but it means something even more in this place. Ooh. A task where the player needs specific items. Okay, again. So we get some cobblestone and a reward bag. Sweet. We need netherrack, so let's do what we did last time. Unless, there it is. So, demonic blood, that's witchery, okay. Or dirt into blood. We need 100 blood. Or life points. It stands for life points. That's what LP stands for. So before that, let's see what we get. Ooh, we get a notch apple and 4 apples. O minus reward. That's funny. That's the most common blood, right? O negative? I think I'm O negative. I'm the most common blood. O plus reward. Ooh, I'm either one of those. Sweet. So now we have some food, a notch apple. Notch apples are sweet. That gives you a bajillion regeneration. So let's just do that. Oh, sweet! It tells you how many haunches. So as you can see, this gives you 2 saturation. 2 haunches and 1.5 of saturation. And bread gives you 2.5 with 3 saturation. That's real cool. Like real cool. Throw that in there. My FPS is still terrible, so let's put that in there and hope that's enough. Nope. Let's put in a little bit more. I find it interesting that it sounds like fire being rained on. So there we go. Now we have some netherrack. We're just going through this real quick. Cobbling together. We need 4 cobblestone now. So now how do we make cobblestone? Now we could do ex nihilo. This is through sifting. We might show you that later. And we need a lot. Alright then, so how many do I need? I need 4, so I need to use all 4 of this dirt. Which is unfortunate, but I still have 6. Let's put that in here before I accidentally die. I was really hoping this would have custom sounds, custom music, but it doesn't, so we'll just turn that off. I might put, oh, and it's off. Let's turn on particles again. And let's do this one more time. I don't know how many. Well, we'll figure that out now, right? It's more than 100 then. It's more than 100 life points per heart. And bam, maybe it's 200. So now we have 4 netherrack, and we need to do this. That's why they give me a lot of food and stuff. Because just like in when you give blood, you take away a lot of nutrients. If you've never given blood, you should, if you can. It's really fulfilling once you give blood. It's not bad. Um, I actually really like giving blood. I did it in college because I was too stressed out and I didn't have enough iron in my system. So sweet, let's manual detect that and claim my reward. Now let's open our reward bag. It's basic. Oh, another notch apple. Thank you. So I guess, how much do you do? You do 2. I'll wait until I'm 2 haunches down. So I thought I didn't stack there for a second. I was like, why wouldn't you stack? So let's go Flames of Hell. Perhaps we should try and ease up on all the cuts. See if we can't process things in a different manner. Why don't we make a furnace? See what we can do with that. And this one's cool. You don't even have to have it in your inventory. It'll just detect that you made them. So sweet, we get a bunch of charcoal, 4 golden apples, and another. I'll probably get the reward bag. Those seem to be going well. So another furnace and a regular furnace. Now, just to make sure, let's just go to furnace. And wait. There we go. Another furnace, yep. And that, yep. Alright then. I can make the regular furnace. Let's stop that. I don't know why NEI is being really laggy. Do that and that. Or maybe I'm just lagging. Maybe I'm running out of whatever. It won't really make a difference right now. So what did I need to make cobblestone? I needed netherrack. How did I make netherrack? From dirt. So I actually have to do this. Now this is really cool. We get our silkworm and all we have to do is right click, and as you can see, this is from Ex Nihilo or Nihilo or Nilo. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I've only heard other people pronounce it, and I don't particularly trust their pronunciation of words. So here we go. Infestation has started, and basically this little guy is gonna start infesting this entire tree. Now let's talk about what it took for me to, while we wait for this, is what it took for me to actually start running this. So I've had this laptop for a while. It was given to me by like a friend who really knows his stuff about computers, and he built it for me and everything with the purpose of recording and stuff a few years ago, recording and playing games, and everything was doing really well when I first got it. Everything ran really well, but then I started playing FTV things, and I started messing with my settings. I guess that's what I did, and it went from good to like shitty really really fast, and I didn't understand why. And I didn't until, well, I thought I understood a while ago, but then my regular Minecraft was even running really slowly, and I didn't understand. I thought my computer was just getting old and stuff, so I didn't pay too much mind to it. And then I was doing research because I really wanted to run this, and I knew my computer could. Oh my gosh, I almost made 2 of those. I almost made a huge mistake, guys. And so I started Googling a lot more. I was just like, what do I have to do to make this run? And it turns out my issue was that my NVIDIA graphics card was not like understanding what to do. That didn't understand what to do, and also like all my settings were out of order, and I didn't, and I still don't know how it happened. But I finally got it all running. I had one Java parameter. I think it's negative big X, little x, negative. Well, I think it's colon capital capital P then lowercase ERM perm, and then capital S IZE, regular IZE, perm size. Then it's I think it is -128, then big X little x. Don't quote me on that. You can find it on the internet. Everyone always suggests it when it's talking about FPS. I did that. I allocated 4 gigs to this. I think that's more than necessary, but with what I'm doing, I decided to just crank it up. And I started this world. I started my test world, and this was running between 4 FPS and 40 FPS. It would jump up and down, but it was an average of like 9 FPS. And then I ran this after I did all of that, and it ran at 120 FPS. So you just got to do your research and figure out, make sure that your NVIDIA isn't stupid. So as you can see here, this is completely white. It tells you in the Wyla what's up there, how it's gone. What you have to do is just use your crook, and you get string off of it. But you only get string off of the ones that are 100. Now you want to be careful because this will spread, but only to adjacent blocks. So careful with what you're doing and which ones you break, because I think they still despawn. So I don't want to mess up this one. So let's wait for this one. Oh, I have 7. I need 8. There we go, and it has a chance to drop more than 1. So let's do this. This is the last thing we'll do before I log off for today. So bam, 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 bam. Like, like the Flintstones. Let me drink up a little bit of that before I have to hurt myself again. Well, I'm sacrificing myself. Sacrificing my life points to be able to survive, which is a little bit counterintuitive, I guess, but we'll see. So I'm really, really hyped about this series, guys. I've been waiting for a new one. I played Agrarian Skies when it came out, but then I had to stop because of the whole FPS issue thing. God damn it. I'm angry at the fact that I took it out, not that it ran out. So I'm really excited about this series. I hope you guys are hyped too. I think this will be really fun. I'm probably going to do a lot of things wrong because I've never actually used blood magic. I've only seen other people kind of do it. So this will be new for both of us. I believe this just came out either this week or last week. I don't know. I play Crash Landing like once a week to try and speed run through that. I haven't been able to, but I'm trying. So I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like and tell me why you liked it down in the comments. If you disliked it, leave a dislike and tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. Blue. Bam. If you want to see more stuff like this, I do a lot of Minecraft stuff. I also play some games I have on my Steam account. Tell me what you guys want to see from me, and I will next time we'll try and finish up this page. I don't know how realistic that is, especially with this thing in the middle. But I'll see you. Well, maybe we'll start on this. Maybe we'll see what this is. Let's click on it. Ooh. Ooh. Famous last words, the book, what it said. The Rowan door key. I guess we'll get that. Did that say key to memories? Oh, I wonder if this will be a whole like Kingdom Hearts reference. Ooh, I'm excited, guys. I hope you guys are too. And now, ooh, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Uh, and I'll see you guys. Oh, look, I matched Blood Altar. That's funny. See you guys next time. Let's use the crook. Bye. Bye. That's weird that I have that back there. Bye.